Well, he didn't have nice things to say about Trump, I'm afraid to say, because all Trump talked about was disrespecting the Iranian people, the Iranian government, the nuclear deal, which is an international agreement between Iran and the world powers and not just the United States. He also talked about how Trump is not in the know when it comes to geography, when it comes to history, because Trump referred to the Persian Gulf as Arabian Gulf. He said that Iran is supporting terrorism, given the fact that even the CIA has admitted that it was the United States that created Al-Qaeda and ISIS in Afghanistan and Iraq. And at the same time, he has made it absolutely clear that Iran will stick to the deal as long as other parties are also sticking to the deal, and at the same time, Iran enjoys the benefits of this deal.
Yes, and at that point, we can say, I mean, it has taken years and years to come to this point in the nuclear program and effort as well. So when we look at the key players on the nuclear deal, they're committed to their stance, and the French president already reached out to Rouhani. So what does the future hold for Iran and Iran's stance on this?
Well, the good news is that the EU foreign policy chief Mogherini just talked after Trump, and she said that this is an international agreement. No power can walk away from it. Nobody can decertify it, including the United States president. So at the end of the day, we have the backing of the EU, China, and Russia. Trump talked about it, that he's going to talk to his allies. I'm afraid he doesn't have any allies when it comes to the nuclear deal. Everyone else except the Trump White House has made it absolutely clear today that the deal sticks. It's a perfect deal, and they are going to continue to stick to the deal and commit themselves to the agreement for the simple fact that it is going to make this region much more secure than before. So Trump has only isolated his own government, and that is the only good news that we have for today. Yes, he's going to
how will it affect
sanctions on the IRGC.
How will it affect the Iranian people, especially economically?
Well, that's a good question, because until yesterday, people were rushing to buy US dollars because because they thought that it is going to depreciate the value of national currency. But from tomorrow morning, starting from tomorrow morning, we will see that the national currency's value is going to go up because the Trump is not going to terminate the deal. He's simply going to send it to the Congress in order to ask him to impose new sanctions. But I'm afraid he cannot. He can only impose non-nuclear related sanctions, and it is going to be unilateral. So at the end of the day, it is not going to affect Iran economically, because Europe is going to continue to do business with us, and they have made it absolutely clear today that it is still business as usual for Iran and the EU.